welcome to part 9 of The Legend of Spud Murphy. Do you remember last time we read this book? Spud was promising Marty that she was going to give him a pirate flag stamp on his arm, and Marty was really excited about this. He thought that his pals in the swimming pool would be really impressed by it. But we were thinking about the fact that suddenly she's being really nice to Marty, even though Marty deliberately messed up the library for Spud Murphy. So why did she go from having icicles for teeth and punishing him, threatening to tell his mum that he'd set off a fire extinguisher that he didn't, to suddenly being really nice to Marty? Let's find out what's going on here. Oh, I get the page down. It's been tricky. Oh goodness me, it's been really super tricky. Here we go, finally managed it. There we are, look. There's Marty and Will, and in fact if I come out a bit, look, you can see that it's a picture that goes across 2 pages. There's Spud Murphy with her ink stamp ready and the pad of ink out, ready to give Marty the stamp of the pirate flag in his arm. I think it looks as though Will is a bit confused. You see, he's got his finger in his mouth. I think he's wondering about something. Perhaps, like us, he's wondering, why is Spud Murphy suddenly being nice to Marty? Let's find out what happens. Spud's smile widened. Okay then, keep still. The librarian rolled the rubber stamp across Marty's forearm, across and back 3 times. When she removed the stamp, we leaned in to examine the pirate ship. Only it wasn't a pirate ship. It was a short sentence of 3 words. The words were, I love Barbie. Oops, said Spud. Wrong stamp. Sorry about that. Marty couldn't speak. If anyone saw those words on his forearm, he'd be teased for all eternity. What do you think? Did Spud accidentally use the wrong stamp, or did she mean to use that stamp all along as a way of getting her own back on Marty for the mischief he caused? What do you think about that? Remember, it says, I love Barbie. Do you think Marty's going to want to show that to his pals at the swimming pool? I suspect he's not going to. You boys had better hurry up, said Spud, placing the stamp back in the box. Oh, one more thing. Any more of your little games and I get nasty. There are worse things in this desk than rubber stamps. We walked to the door. Marty held his arm in front of him as though it belonged to someone else. Spud called to him as he opened the door. Oh, Martin, she said. Enjoy swimming. Ooh, that makes me suspect that Spud Murphy definitely gave him the wrong stamp on purpose. It was part of his punishment, wasn't it? And do you remember she said, any more games and I get nasty? That makes it sound like I will get nasty, future tense. But I think Marty thinks being given an I love Barbie stamp is already very nasty, don't you? Can you imagine how embarrassed he's going to feel if his pals see the stamp on his arm saying, I love Barbie? Oh my goodness me, how's he going to explain that one away? In fact, that is your job for today. I would like you to pretend that you are Marty, and I want you to try to explain why you've got this stamp on your arm. And I want you to use persuasive language. So I want you to write it like it's an extra bit of the story where Marty is explaining to his friends how he got the stamp. And I want you to be really persuasive. I want you to persuade your friends, remember you're pretending to be Marty, persuade them that you didn't get it on purpose. Persuade them that Spud Murphy tricked you. So you're going to need to use persuasive language. So you're going to need to say things like, honestly, I didn't know what she was going to do. Or Spud Murphy tricked me. You could maybe even ask questions like, do you really think that I would choose to get a stamp like this? Because if you ask a question like that you don't expect an answer to, that can be very persuasive. I bet you can think of loads of ways of being persuasive yourself. So pretend to be Marty. Pretend you're writing an extra bit at the book and persuade your reader why you've got this stamp. Okay? I look forward to seeing how persuasive you can be. Bye for now.